Thembelihle residents shoot at police and pay rise for Transnet executives found unacceptable by unions. With this update, I'm Khabi Malatsi. Protesting residents of Thembelihle in former settlement in Lenasia south of Johannesburg have shot at the police in apparent retaliation to an incident in which an 11-year-old boy was seriously wounded by a rubber bullet fired by the police yesterday. The residents have been protesting since yesterday, demanding basic services including electricity. They have again barricaded roads. At least 20 people were wounded and one vehicle was burned. The Klipspread Valley Road has been closed due to the protest. Gauteng Police Katlego Mogale explains.
The protesters stoned a Toyota Cressida with 2 people in it, and they both sustained minor injuries. 3 electric meters were burnt, and the protesters proceeded to a councillor's house and school where they fired live rounds. And when police arrived, they fired upon the police, and police had to shoot rubber bullets to disperse that crowd.
Trade Union SAMO says last year's pay rise for Transnet executive creates the impressions that price totals can be used for material gain as workers fight for reasonable wages. The union was reacting to a weekend newspaper report that 14 Transnet executives earned between 4 million and 10.7 million rand each in 2010. According to the report, salaries increased by between 40% and 74%. Former Chief Executive Officer Chris Wells topped the list of the best paid parastatal executives, taking home 10.86 million rand. Eskom says it's investigating the cause of an automatic shutdown of one of its units at Koeberg Nuclear Power Station on the Atlantic coast. Unit 2 of the station shut down unexpectedly yesterday afternoon. Engineers say the unit is safe and stable at this stage. Eskom says the shutdown is not linked to the oil leak from a stricken vessel south of the plant, which happened last weekend. Efforts are being made to ensure that power supply is not interrupted in the Western Cape due to the repairs. And finally, the ANC National Working Committee has condemned the violent protests outside the ruling party's Lutili House headquarters in Johannesburg last week, calling for strong action to be taken against those responsible. The ANC Secretary General Gwede Mantashe says the committee believes the protest was uncalled for. Mantashe says the committee held its regular meeting, which concluded that the protest was calculated to undermine internal organizational processes to uphold disciplined conduct of its members. Mantashe says the meeting agreed that the protest was also used for ill-disciplined purposes. Rioters throughout Johannesburg City Centre last Tuesday ahead of the appearance of ANC Youth League President Julius Malema and 5 members of his executive before the ANC's disciplinary committee. The youth hurled broken bricks at police and journalists. You can catch the latest news on the hour on SABC radio stations and anytime here on NewsBreak, Option 1.